Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. This is Choi Leaves Tarot, where we get to your greatness one tea leaf at a time. All right, let's just get started. This is all signs. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. We're just going to see a deep dive, a long version. So stay tuned and like and subscribe and join the tribe. We're going to see what's coming in: love, career, everything. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. And all the people coming back, amazing. I hope you're glowing up every day in a great way. Okay, you've been through it, girl. You've been through it, and you're no longer dealing with like the BS. Basically, Four of Swords, sickness, bad illness, needing to take time out, rest and relaxation is needed here. You had to go through that transformational moment to get you here where you're about to rise in health, in power, in finances, financial health, right? And people are like, she's so not dealing with our BS. Like, you're letting people do what they got to do. You're removing yourself from the crowd, from the naysayers, from the people who are just always trying to censor, cancel, XYZ. You're like, you know what? I just need my diary and a pen. Let me make my own message, and I want it to be positive. And so that's where money is going to start coming in. Five of Wands, arguments, battles around you. This could be your government, your state, the corporations who are like, eat my food. No, eat my food. I put GMOs. Oh, but I put glyphosate. Oh, I put toxic fibers in your whatever. And you're like, no, y'all go fight for my consumer spend, but maybe you're taking your money elsewhere to people who support you, who don't use AI, who give like the truth. Because, truth hurts sometimes, but like also in a beautiful way, so that you realize you feel empowered. You're no longer just giving your attention to the people who are just always fighting. You're like, yeah, I know how this fighting thing works, this infighting or divide and conquer. You're not falling for the okie doke anymore. Politicians, XYZ, corporations, they want you to be them or other people or other yourself, or just not have self-preservation, or just get into the thing. And people are battling for your attention, A, for your mind, B, and for like your consumer dollars. Like, there's a lot going on, and you're like, I'm unplugging from that. I'm going to build myself, and that is going to bring me the world I want around me, period. I'm not tapped into your game. This is not like world is your stage and I'm falling for it award. No. Three of Pentacles, improvements underway, but delays around it. Renowned glory, place of worship. Yep. You are like, look, my mind, body, and soul. Look, the trifecta, mind, body, and soul. There's three people here. You're working on yourself, and if people come, they're admiring the work you do on yourself. You're inspiring people, whether this is like, they do say place of worship or whatever. Your body is a temple. Are you working on yourself? Are you doing better stretches? Are you like eating healthier? Are you feeding yourself amazing hobbies and things to do? Like, are you working on puzzles, and like, are you helping your actual neural networks work? Are you tapping into your own human creativity, your human ingenuity, so that you're not always on ChatGPT, you're not always dumbing down all of that? Yeah, and because of that, you will be rewarded heavily, because you're inspiring people to tap into humanity over otherness and wars and genocides and you versus them. And you're like, nah, I know what the other people or the non-other people want people to think everybody's other. Nah, you know what? I just want to have fun. I want cozy vibes. I want zen. I want princess energy. I want whatever story I want. And I'm not bothering people, and they're not bothering me, because I am not worried about that. When you were worried about what other people were saying, you realized you felt like out of it, sick, mind, gut, like connection was just giving bad vibes, low vibrational. You ended up with people you were dating that were the wrong type of person for you, trying to mooch off your energy, and you're like, ew, you made me either come down to your level, and why did I do that? Like, you're just like, okay, back to the drawing board. I want celebration. I want new friends, and I want to like approach life differently with setting my intentions and looking for amazing things. If you look, it's like what they say, that quote, everywhere you go, there you are. So it's like, when I always say, like, when there's when you go to like an event, or you go to, let's say you're going to pottery classes, you're going to events left and right, and you're always like, well, everyone's so boring, everywhere is boring. Have you thought to look inward? Maybe you're boring. Maybe you don't see the spice of life, or maybe little things don't spark your adrenaline because you're learning based on like kind of like Coco Melon, where they showed all the kids only like this like weird, bright, extreme like sense of sound and agitation and, you know, fear mongering or whatever. That's kind of what the universe or the algorithms are trying to do to adults. And you're not falling for it. You're like, you know what? I do like I do stop and smell the roses. I do go for walks. I am getting that sunlight, which is a healing property. If you don't do everything in excess, you're balancing everything. You're really looking outward, and it took a lot of inward recuperation, but you're here now. You're ready. Universe wants to know you're about to. Well, congrats. You're about to get that money, that like health, that wealth, and a lot of great community bonding, greatness, whether it's your true love coming in and you're celebrating with your girls. And right now you might not have any of that, but you're about to have it all, okay? So you're on the right path. This is definitely being claimed for you, all right? 3 of Cups, celebration, bright happenings. Congratulations in advance. And let's see what else is coming in for the collective. Oh, actually, let's get some of these cards. Universe, what else is coming in for the collective? What do they need to know right now? All right, universe, what else does the collective need to know? Let's get into it. Interesting. You're surrendering to service-minded. Okay, cool. This is surrender. I can release the need to control. Exactly. You're when you set intentions, you're not controlling how it gets to you. You just know what you want. You can envision it. So don't say, I need to do it this way and X way and blah, blah, blah. Nah, say, I have a degree in XYZ and I would love to do careers that do XYZ with this type of salary. And if you get an offer that has the same, like almost everything, and you're like, wow, I thought I would have to go to an interview and do XYZ, then you're being too micromanagey of how the universe wants to bless you, right? So it could be as easy as you go out to a book club or a pottery class and someone's like, hey, actually, I have a job that pays more than what you even thought. And they'll be like, the only thing is the title is different. And because you are not micromanaging, it ends up being something you genuinely love. Same type of skills, maybe tweaked a little bit to be modernized, and boom. And so that is why you focus on service. I feel good when I can help others. So you're not othering people for the sense of being, divisive or XYZ. You're literally like, okay, well, I am helping someone. We're all here. We're all living in a society. So I feel good when I can help others, because it really does, you're not doing it for free 99. If you had it's a job, it could be your career, it could be your calling, but you are getting something back at that. I feel good, right? Like, you don't feel bad about giving away things. I'm not telling you to take your shirt off your back, save this guy, save this girl, save this person while you're dating. No. I'm talking about maybe you're looking into your skills, your career set, and your skill set for your career, and it's like becoming very good at what you do. Maybe you're a great critical thinker and people are like, hey, can you help me make a menu? And you're like, oh, I guess. So I thought I would be a writer or a journalist. But now you found out, oh my goodness, I'm really good at finding out which places have regenerative farming or not, and which agricultural practices are marketing. Maybe you're good at marketing, so you know what buzzwords are fake, greenwashing. And now everyone's like, the first person goes tells their friend, they're like, I'll pay you $30 if you could make me a little whatever grocery store I go to. Can you find the things that I would eat? Because I'm so maybe they're really busy and they don't have time, or they didn't learn how you do good journalism. Like, look, Got Secrets, you're really good at finding things out and you're helping them that way. And now here comes like a side hustle of money that's legit. So look at this, balance and envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, period. You're like, I don't want, don't let them evil eye you. Don't tell people TMI, too much information about you. Because there are some people who are envious, but you also don't need to be envious. Hey, they got the job because of this, that, and the third. And I'm not talking about like if you have genuine, like corroborated data. I'm talking about you can say facts, but don't say it like you're jealous of them. Say I feel bad for them because they whatever. Just not even I feel bad. Just I whatever. We all have different things going on. I'm going to get mine in a good way. I'm just going to put out good energy and I have a problem to solve. Maybe you solve problems and like I said, then all of a sudden you get money and people are like, "Take my money. You do a really good job." You didn't think your degree would be helpful in this, but it's really helpful in that, and you get to have full ownership over your product. And then balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, you're like done judging. You're like around, you're not around judgmental people either. So you've cleansed your space and you're like, okay, everybody I bring in has to be intentional, but I will not control the process. Like I just want to know, I like book clubs, so I'm going to join this book club that I like about rom-coms or romance novels. And then if one of the people on the Zoom call or your book or whatever sparks the like idea, then that's how it comes from. Balance. So also eat healthy and balance diet of what you're consuming in terms of internet, or if you use ChatGPT, also try to learn how to spell on your own as well, or Grammarly. You know what I mean? Do things that actually keep your mind young, and that means like following the bouncing ball, reading books yourself, stretching, making more gray matter in your mind, and like eventually it'll come back 5,000 fold of excellence, of money. Wow, look at this. World peace starts with learning about others without propaganda. Maybe you're really good at knowing where the propaganda lies, who is paying what. And so when people look to you, they're like, what? I didn't know that. Wow, are we all just being propagandized? Wild. Looks like we're learning about people who are maybe not the same exactly, or they are the same. We're all red inside. But like now we need to stick together to not be like replaced by AI and transhumanism, right? Like robotic everything. And there's just balance. Like you're like, okay, I can take an intellectual approach with some questioning and curiosity. So that's how it really starts. It's really realizing there's like the corporations are kind of working by themselves at this point. They don't even need human input. They're just like feeding off of weird LLMs, large language models, and neural networks for that. And they're trying to mimic humanity, but you're like, it's something still off. Whoever programmed these didn't think this monster would occur. So now people are like, nah, we need to stick together. It seems like governments and corporations love feeding off otherness and whatever. Look at this, Four of Swords. Look at this. This is like a power couple coming in for you, but also you're getting very sharp at your speaking. You're working on like really becoming persuasive, but also persuading yourself about how amazing life can be and is. And that's why you're getting all this money coming in, this new like abundance coming in. There is a huge shift societally, and it's like, yo, take my money. You won't even know how this money is about to get to you, but it's like literally you'll be inspired somewhere following your own hobbies. So if you were thinking about joining that Pilates class, joining a tea sommelier class, joining whatever you have hobbies about, puzzles, making cute, holiday wreaths for doors, something hands-on, whatever is making your brain smarter. And also seeing people in real life, or maybe not even that, just making you, start your channel of DIY arts and crafts, whatever it is, you're about to like bring a lot more money and eyes on you, and you're ready for it basically. So sleep. It says, obviously don't drink this if you're allergic, but this is going to speed up your process. It says valerian mixed with lavender and verbena. Okay, so sleep. Things that make you feel at ease, like zen, relaxed. So it's like you might see a lot of purple, more dreamy colors, more floral, because lavender and verbena are definitely purple flowers. So you might see purple in your dreams. Write down in your journal if you see that. But also, you're just like, this is a dream catcher, right? So you get to catch the dreams, that you want, and you don't have to like just stick with what other people say. You have control over your own life, but the way that it's going to be presented to you is going to be a pleasant surprise and even more than you can imagine. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.